Hello students, let us solve exercise 5.2 question number 3. In the adjoining figure P parallel to Q, find the unknown angles. So let us find unknown angles in the adjoining figure. So students, this is the figure given. Now let us find all unknown angles. First we will start with E. Here 125 degrees given. So what would be the angle E? What is this property follows 125 degree in this angle E? It follows linear pair property. So here students, E plus 125 equals to 180 we will do, because sum of two angles equals to 180 degree in linear pair. Therefore if we do subtractions of 180 minus 125, then angle E we are getting, that is 55 degree. Now we can find angle F also. By which property? Vertically opposite angle. So here we get angle E equals to 55 degree. So we will get F also equals to 55 degree. Why? Because angle E equals to angle F in vertically opposite angles. So here we will get F also equals to, angle F also equals to 55 degree. Now we have to find all these unknown values. So how to find these unknown values? So let us see here relations between angle A and angle E. So which property these two follow? It follows corresponding angles. Here F is forming, so it follows corresponding angles. So angle A equals to what, students? 55 degree. Why 55 degree? Because angle A equals to angle E in corresponding angles. So angle A equals to 55 degree because of angle E equals to 55 degree. So students, we can find also angle C. Angle C would be what, student? 55 degree. Why angle C 55 degree? Because of vertically opposite angles, angle A equals to angle C is there. So here we have find angle A, angle C, angle E and angle F. Now angle B and angle D is left. So students, here we can find the relations between angle B and angle C. They are linear pair. So angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree, because sum of two linear pairs are 180 degree. So students, here if we do again, angle C is 55 degrees, so 180 minus 55 we do, then angle B is 125 degree. So here we will get answer of angle B as 125 degree. Now what would be the angle D? Angle D is equals to 125 degree. Why? Because of vertically opposite angle. Angle B equals to angle D. So now let us write answers of this figure. Solution. Since angle E plus 125 degree equals to 180 degree. Why? Because linear pair. They are linear pair. So angle E equals to 180 minus 125. Therefore angle E equals to 55 degrees. So we get angle E equals to 55 degree. Now angle E equals to angle F. Why? Because of vertically opposite angles. Because it follows properties that vertically opposite angles. Therefore angle F equals to 55 degrees. So we get angle F equals to 55 degree. Now angle A equals to angle E. So which property it follows? It follows corresponding angles property. Which property it follows? Corresponding angles property. So students, we know angle E equals to 55. Therefore angle A equals to 55 degree. Now students, here we can also find angle B plus angle C. Now students, let us find angle C. Angle A equals to angle C because of vertically opposite angles. So angle A equals to 55 degree we got. Therefore angle C equals to 55 degree. Now we know that angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree because of linear pair. So angle B plus 55 equals to 180. Therefore angle B equals to 180 minus 55. So angle B equals to 125 degree we got. Now students, we can also take as angle B equals to angle D. Again, which property it follows? Vertically opposite angles. It follows vertically opposite angles. So angle D equals to also 125 degree. So what we have find, students? Angle A equals to 55 degree, angle B equals to 125 degree, angle C equals to 55 degree, angle D equals to 125 degree, angle E equals to 55 degree, and angle F equals to 55 degrees. So all these angles we have find. Question number 4. Find the value of x in each of the following figures if L parallel to M. So let us find the values of x in each of the following figures. So let us observe the figures. First one. This is the figure given. We have to find this value of x. So let us give this name as P. Now because of alternate angles here, this is the alternate angles form. So here we can see angle x equals to angle P. Now here students, because of linear pair we can find angle P. Angle P plus 110 equals to 180 degree. Why? Because of the linear pair, sum of two angles equals to 180 degree. So we will get angle P equals to 70 degree. So once if we are getting angle P equals to 70 degree, then we will get angle x equals to 70 degree. Why? Because angle P equals to angle x. Because of this alternate angle, Z is forming. So let us write solution. Solution. So here students, first of all we will write alternate angles are equal. So here angle P plus 110 equals to 180 degree. Why? Because of linear pair. So here we will get angle P equals to 180 degree minus 110, that is equals to 70 degree. Angle P equals to, we are getting as 70 degree. Therefore here angle P equals to angle x. Why? Because of alternate angles, angle P equals to angle x. So here therefore angle x equals to 70 degree. So we get answer as x equals to 70 degree. Now let us find answer for the other figure. So students, in this figure you can observe that L and M are parallel and A is transversal. So here we have to find what is angle x. So here you can see this way F is forming. So there is a corresponding angles and corresponding angles are equal. Therefore angle x equals to angle x equals to 100 degree because of corresponding angles. So let us write answer. So here number 2 we will write that L and M are parallel. L and M are parallel and A is transversal. A is what? Transversal. So it forms a corresponding angles. Therefore corresponding angles are equal. They are equal. Therefore angle x equals to 100 degree. So here we get answer as angle x equals to 100 degree. Question number 5. In the adjoining figure, the arms of two angles are parallel. If triangle ABC equals to 70 degree, then find number 1 angle DGC and number 2 angle DEF. So let us observe figure. So students, here this is the figure given. So AB and DE are parallel and also BC and EF are parallel. So now here it is asked to find angle DGC. So here you can observe that angle ABC and angle DGC are equal. Why they are equal? Because of corresponding angles. You can see these are forming because of the corresponding angles. and here AB and DE is parallel and BC is transversal. So what would be the angle DGC? 70 degree. Why 70 degree? Because of the corresponding angles here F is forming. Now here it is also asked to find angle DEF, means we have to find this angle. So how we will find this angle? So here you can see that angle DEF and angle DGC are corresponding angles. How they are corresponding? Here you can see that F is forming. So here this is 70 degrees. So here also we will get angle DEF equals to 70 degree. So these angles form due to the corresponding angles properties. So let us write answer. Solution. So here we have AB, line segment AB parallel to line segment ED and line segment BC parallel to line segment EF. Now therefore BC is a transversal. It is a transversal. Now students, here we have to find for solution 1. So here we can say that angle DGC, this is solution 1, DGC equals to angle ABC. So here how they are equal? Because of corresponding angles they are equal, because of corresponding angles. So therefore angle ABC equals to 70 degree. This is given in the question. This is already given. So angle DGC equals to what? 70 degree only, because these two are equal because of corresponding angles. Now let us find for number 2. That is, we have to find DEF. So here what is parallel? BC is parallel to EF and here ED is transversal. Which is the transversal line here? ED is transversal line. So here also angle DEF equals to angle DGC. They are equal because of corresponding angles. They are equal because of corresponding angles. Now we already know that angle DGC equals to 70 degree. This we have find in the question. So therefore angle DEF equals to 70 degree because they are equal here. So because of the corresponding angles property we have find this answer. Question number 6. In the given figure, decide whether L is parallel to M. So here figures are given. We have to decide whether L is parallel to M or not. So let us observe figure. So here first figure that is given is, here L is given, here M is given, here 44 and 126 is given. So if we do 44 plus 126, so if we take 44 plus 126, it is this 170. It is not equals to 180 degree. So this is not parallel. Why not parallel? Why not parallel? Because what is the rule? Sum of two interior angles equals to 180 degree. But here it is 170 degree. So this figure L is not parallel to M. Now let us observe other figure. So here in this figure it is given, here L is given, M is given, 75 degree and 75 degree. We have to observe that whether L is parallel to M or not. Let us take this angle as P. Now students, if we take, here P equals to 75. Why P equals to 75? Because of this vertically opposite angles. Now P plus 75, that is equals to 75 plus 75, because we get P equals to 75. If we add this, then is 150 degree, which is not equals to 180 degree. So here also you can see why L is not parallel to M. Because sum of two interior angle, if we add these two, it is 150 degree. It is not equals to 180 degree. Hence it is not following interior angles property. So here also L is not parallel to M. In number 3, this is the figure given. Now here we have to see whether L is parallel to M or not. So here let us take again this angle as P. And let us observe that whether we can follow the properties of the parallel or not. So here 57 is given. So here, what would be the angle P? If we want to find angle P, here we can find from here that 123 degree plus angle P equals to 180 degree. Why? Because it is linear pair. So angle P plus 123 degree equals to 180 degree. It follows linear pair property. So here we can find that angle P is equals to 57 degree. So what we get here, angle P equals to 57 degree. Now we can observe this angle. Here also 57 degree given, here also P we get 57 degree. It follows which property? Corresponding angles property. Hence here L is parallel to M because we get the same angles. So L is parallel to M. Now in question number 4, this is the drawing given. This is let us give name as angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. Now if we want to find what is angle 1. So here we will do angle 1 plus 98 degree, that is equals to 180. Why we have done this? Because here it follows linear pair. So here we can find that angle 1 equals to what we are getting, 82 degree we are getting. But here now you can see it follows corresponding angles. Here angle 1 is not equals to angle 3. Why? Because this is 82 degree and this is 72 degree. It doesn't follows corresponding angles property. So here L is not parallel to M. Now let us write solution of all these 4 drawings. Solution. Number 1, 44 plus 126 equals to 170 degree. But 170 degree is not equals to 180 degree. So here that is, it means what? It is not equals to, that is, it means what? The sum of the interior on the same side of the transversal is not 180 degree. We are not getting as 180 degree. Therefore, L and M are not parallel. They are not parallel. Now let us write solution for number 2. In number 2, here N is a transversal. N is a transversal. And to L and M. It is a transversal to L and M, and angle P equals to 75 degree. Now, why it is 75 degree? Because of vertically opposite angles. It follows vertically opposite angles property. So, it is 75 degree. Now, angle P plus 75 degree, that is equals to 75 plus 75. That is equals to 150 degree we are getting. So here also again we are not getting that equals to 180. Therefore here 150 degree is not equals to 180 degree. Therefore L and M are not parallel. They are not parallel. Now solution 3. So here angle P plus 123 degree equals to 180 degree. Why? Because of the linear pair property. It follows linear pair property. So here angle P equals to 180 minus 123, that is equals to 57 degree. So we get the given angle and angle P which we have taken as 57 degree. We get both the angles as equal. That is what they are. That is, they follows corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are equal. They are equal, and therefore here L and M are parallel. They are parallel. Now for number 4. In number 4, we have taken, suppose here angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to 180 degree. That is angle 1 plus 98 degree equals to 180 degree. So angle 1 equals to 180 degree minus 98 degrees. So here we are getting angle 1 equals to 82 degree. But the given angle we have taken that as angle 3, that is equals to 72 degree. So here angle 1 is not equals to angle 3. They both are not equal, and therefore L and M are not parallel. Therefore L and M are not parallel. Thank you.